Hey guys, Justin with Ready Business Systems. I wanted to go through it here. I was working on it myself for my company, and I wanted to share this with you guys because I think it'll be helpful for other people. Here inside of Service Autopilot, we have obviously the rate matrix, and we have a couple of fields here. One is for default rate and default budget hours. So default rate is essentially your minimum price for arriving at a job. And obviously, even if a job only takes 2 minutes, you're not going to charge for 2 minutes of time because there's some fixed cost associated with that time. So you do need a minimum price. So I'll show you what we do on our pricing worksheet here. For unbillable time, we take a sample of some different crews here doing different types of work. Like this crew's doing mowing, this one's doing cleanups, this one's doing gardening. We take their route on a few sample days here, and we put it in Google Maps, and we see exactly how long that drive time is on that route. We also have some other unbillable time. As you can see over here, this is again for mow crew, projects crew. So we have our drive time that I just showed you on the other sheet. We have different things that are part of the overhead here. Mower oil change, dumping the truck time per day, fueling the truck, cleaning the truck, safety brief in the morning. So that all comes up, that all comprises our unbillable time. So what should be your minimum price per visit? So in this quick calculator here, I have, you can put in the hours worked per day. So maybe an 8-hour day, maybe a 2-man crew, number of jobs you're going to produce in a day. So this is how we're going to divide up the unbillable time. So if you do 10 jobs, obviously there's more time per unbillable job than if you do 20. So maybe a mow crew would be doing 20 jobs in a day. Unbillable time, you can throw in here, say 35%. So that would mean that 20 hours, that means with two guys working, that's going to mean that there's going to be 5.6 hours that are unbillable that needs to be divided up on each job. So that means that on each job, you get about 15 minutes. And then here's the minimum labor cost before any materials. This is a little low because you do need to also take into account actually setting up the job too, like opening the gate. There's a lot of fixed costs associated with that job, but it does give you a starting point here. And if you do less jobs, so maybe you do fall cleanups, maybe we do like five fall cleanups a day, maybe a 3-man crew. You can see here, this minimum labor cost goes up. So this is like, very bare minimum before you even start the job. This is the cost essentially without doing any work, just for showing up to the house. So it's going to be like this cost plus whatever time you're doing at the house. So just one way to look at things, and that was to get at, what I was getting at is that's what would go in this field here, for the minimum rate here, because you need to have some sort of minimum rate for showing up to the job here, and that's going to be at 0. So I mean, honestly, you're not going to be spending 0 time at any jobs. It's really just for essentially driving to the house and skipping the job. So if you're gonna, it's just what it costs you to drive to the house and not even do any work. So if you're doing any sort of amount of work there, maybe of like a minimum 5 or 10 minutes, you want to build into that cost as well. But I figured I'd share that with you guys since I was working on it anyway, and I'm sure someone else can get some value from this. Thanks.